Welcome back to my channel 305XP. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to continue our campaign mode and let's get into it. Part 3, playing as well as the new dinosaurs and the new aspects of it. Alright, so we're going to go to the world map. Clark County. Alrighty, let's get it.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
When you said we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But, that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Let's do it.
To help out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course. And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleocuration.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Requiring collection.
a drone.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Let's get to recruiting some scientists. So I need 5, so I got 2. Let's do that. So now we got 4. Let's do this one. There we go. 599. Alrighty. Let's go to research, go to attractions. Let's get that aviary up there. Alright, so we got let's put some scenery up. Let's see, where's the arrival? This is the arrival point here. Okay, so this is nice.
Generator will be running soon.
This is right. It's a rush. Take this up. Here we go. Let's put it up. We got the aviary unlocked. Let's go ahead. This is the best in terms of let's get some power up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Awesome.
we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
So get a expedition center. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, I have to construct a behavioral medical facility. This area. Take that and then do the expedition. The expedition. Awesome. I like that the game gets you like access to be able to play with all of the types of dinosaurs in terms of flying, marine, land. It's pretty cool. Let's look at the view of this. This is a pretty big space.
Fuel incoming.
So we're going to increase the genome of the Jara. I'm assuming that's Alpha Dawn. Here we go. Let's see. Let's get some dogs. Let's get some dogs. Problem with domes is that it's a little complicated.
Setting additional task.
There we go. So I added both the Ranger team and the Epic team. Let's go ahead and put some viewing galleries. Let's see the best. I guess this would be the best place to put it in.
Ladies and gentlemen, reviewing gallery.
Red fossils came in.
Avian reptiles.
Let's see. Let's research the down as well. As y'all can see, well, at night, you see Las Vegas from here, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and add. Let's add some. Let's put a gift shop. So this what I like to do is look for the highest. I don't know. You'll see it. You'll see it pop up when it says the income. And then I just base it off that. So we got 18,000 fossil display. And we'll give it 23. There we go. And we'll also do that with food. Ice cream. Let's see, 18,000. 23,000. Let's get that train station up. So let the trades go on.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh, wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Let's get this. All right, let's get another scientist with some genetics. We just need a scientist with 2 genetics. Let's see. Nah, I think it's better to train. Yeah, I think it's better to train them at this point. We gotta wait until we finish synthesizing the fossils. What I also like about this is that you can slow things down, you can pause it, and you can also speed things up.
Filling up the generator.
Good stuff. So I need 2. Doesn't matter if it's female.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
I want to complete that expedition time contract to get some extra money. Now I got this egg synthesis happening. So warning 2. What if all 4 come out? Alright, this one. Let's make 1 male, 1 female. Actually, let's see if we can. Alright, so what we need is a staff center. We need a staff center so that we can. Well, I can't complete. Alright. Here we go. So let's build the staff center. The staff center right here. That's the bathroom. Awesome. Now we can go ahead and train. See what it says there. Alright. That's fine. Let's get a maintenance post. The maintenance post right here.
Request acknowledged.
Analyze the dinosaur. Let's go.
Synthesis procedure.
Then fish. So let's go ahead. So I like to have the food source in front of like wherever the viewing gallery is, so that the guests can see it. Because clearly, this viewing gallery, you want to have a little piece that you won't be able to see. And back there, I guess you can put like, I don't know, just random things, or you can put a breeding nest. Because some dinosaurs don't like their breeding nest in front of viewing galleries. They want to keep it out of view of the guests. Let's see, I think that's enough. I think that should be enough water. Alright. Nice. Oh, they look really good. What the
The
hell?
dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now, and this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network, or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends slash enemies slash debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Generator just needs some fuel.
prospect of a breeding program helped secure this contract, and now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
Alrighty, so I researched the nesting for the aviary. I think I'm gonna put it in here just because we got a male and female here, and if they do not like their nesting to be viewed, we can put it right here.
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
Let's get the drone out there.
Nah, that's fine. Let's research. Let's see. Sequence one. Sequence one. Perfect. Perfect.
Today.
Let's research the Geosternbergia. Let's see if we can successfully read these two dinosaurs. It looks like we should be good. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Our first. We got 5. It's crazy. Nice. Got 5 eggs.
Using a drone.
Generator will be running soon.
I guess 200. Bet when these dinosaurs hatch, we be good. The thing is, you gotta rest the scientists, which sometimes can mess up how you want to set up everything. But it's part of the game. It's pretty cool.
Right. The drones are signed.
Okay, so then prepare for the next dome. Actually,
Building generator.
seriously.
Generator getting refueled. The drones are signed.
Let's go back to researching the gastro, whatever the name is. And then also get ready to put another dome. Should I put the dome in? I think so. So we have this movie trying out to let's go ahead and be able to put up the things.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
Understood.
Drone task assigned.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
Snap. All right. Let's see if we have that. Let's go ahead and open up the shelters and get ready with the maintenance
Ladies
facility.
and gentlemen, please shield your eyes and proceed to take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
At least this time they let you know when the sandstorm is coming. Because in Jurassic Evolution 2, they didn't tell you, it just happened. It's not. Let's get genetics. One more genetics sciences. I like to have the maintenance team on hand just in case anything breaks and I'll be able to quickly send them to fix it. That and also the capture team to, you know, tranquilize the dangerous dinosaurs. Oh, all right, perfect. So I'm gonna pause it. This is what I like to do. I like to pause it once the storm's passed. Pause it. Press on the emergency shelters, especially when you have like a very large park. Close all shelters, and then press play. And then I also like to do that. When the storm just starts to hit, I pause it, open all the shelters, and then I press play.
Filling up a generator. Releasing the drone. Fueling generator.
Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and start making this right. Genetic. Actually, let's see if I can train. No, I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Let's be real. Let's see if we can synthesize this new song. We just need one. We just need one. Let's do it.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Power will be back soon. I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
I'm in the process of negotiating a new land purchase in the area, and I'm doing it without exploiting the goodwill of an old friend. How about that? Please, generate the funds to purchase the land, and I will push the contract through.
Nice. Nice. 3% chance, so we got two.
Ladies and gentlemen, our system is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Nice. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna stop right there. Thank you all for watching, and let's come back for part 4.